All right. Oh my god, I forgot to record. I was almost going strong on this podcast. Oh my god. So yeah, here I am in Cambridge. Yeah, guys, I made it to Cambridge. So let's do the intro and let's start. Also, this beer has a limey taste. It's freaking good. I don't know how I ordered it, but it tastes pretty good. So hey guys, welcome back to Born Weird Podcast. This is your favorite podcast, and yeah, I'm host Gifted, and yeah, I'm the voice of the voice, right? Oh my god, I'm freaking nervous right now because I'm in a legendary bar. Literally, I'm in a like Pink Floyd. It has to be no, it has to. I don't know how to say this, bro. Like, I'm getting nervous as fuck because I'm in the Anchor Bar right now. Like, this is a legendary bar. It was a jazz bar back then in the 19 something 60s, something like that. So I don't remember, but I'm gonna read some things for you because I don't know if they are letting me like record or something, but this is a legendary spot in Cambridge. I'm near to the river, I'm also near to the mathematical bridge. That is awesome. So yeah, I decided to come to Cambridge because I don't know, something was calling me like in my mind, like you have to choose. This is like Harry Potter when you choose your home, your school. Yeah, I chose Cambridge over Oxford. I prefer Cambridge. I don't know why, but my mind told me you gotta go to Cambridge. I think it's because when I was a kid, I was studying a lot of Cambridge books to learn English. So yeah, I'm freaking nervous right now. All my childhood is here. All the books that I sat down to read. It's like everything like overcomes to here. Like summarizing everything, I end up here in Cambridge. I never in my life thought to come here, but this is a wonderful place and also a legendary place. So I'm kind of nervous because I don't want to bother anyone. I'm like a weird kid recording, and I don't want to bother anyone. So this is why I'm against the stairs, as you can see. So people is very chill here. People is very polite here. People is very warm here. I'm really enjoying my days here. My last days. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. So come here actually made me think like, oh my god, this could be destiny for me because I like the vibe here. I like people here. I like the students that are coming here to learn. I know enter to one of these universities, you don't have a high percentage, to overcome. You are not like 100% sure if you're going to get accepted or not. So this beer is so good, by the way. Sorry, man. Okay, the Anchor Bar is freaking legendary, but people is using it more as a public bathroom or toilet because there's a sign because I used it like that earlier. But I think this is a legendary because I'm gonna read it. Why? All right, I take a picture of this frame that they have in the entrance. So let me read it for you guys. Okay. The Pink Floyd legacy. The Anchor was formerly known as the Riverside Jazz Bar, so called because of a local jazz band that played here regularly on Friday nights in the early 60s. I'm blind as fuck. A charismatic young kid called Roger Keith Barrett and his friends would often slip into the pub after school and slow quietly in the corner. Roger would tap his foot to the beat of the jazzmen, noticing his admiration for Sid, the beat Barrett, the resident jazz band's drummer. The locals soon bestowed Roger with the nickname of Sid, spelling the pseudonym with a Y as mean of distinction. I don't understand that because okay, I get it. Sid and his friends went on to form the legendary Pink Floyd and secure their place in rock history. So yeah, Sid grew up here, so that's legendary. I'm not a big fan of Pink Floyd, but I respect them as gods, as legendary rock stars. So for respect, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to offend anyone. So if you ignore something, please do not say any comment. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say this is cool. So yeah, I'm here in the Anchor Bar, but also I did punting today. Like I call it canopy, and they never understand what I was trying to say. So it's not canopy, it is punting. It is basically a boat where you can sit and they put a blanket on you because it might get cold sometimes. I don't know, but I didn't feel that. Or maybe the wind sometimes too strong. But yeah, I paid £38 to do punting, and I was pretty surprised. Like I think I invest well. I did that because I wanted to know more stories about Oxford, about Cambridge, and then I started to know about how this university was found. There's a story like long ago about some students that came to Oxford and they killed a woman, and some of them they were like accused and they were like they have sentences. I don't know how to say this, so I'm gonna read it. Okay, the real story, it happened in 1209, in the 1200s. So something dramatic happened in Cambridge. Two scholars were accused of killing a local woman. And the townspeople were furious, and in response, the townspeople were furious, and in response, the local authorities executed several scholars, even though it wasn't clear they were all guilty. This created a massive fear among students. This moment is linked to the early tensions that eventually contributed to the founding of the University of Cambridge. Yeah, some students were accused of murdering a woman, and then, Cambridge began as a university. So that's why it exists, the rivalry between Cambridge and Oxford. I found this so interesting. Like this kind of medieval, it's not medieval, right? This kind of stories are so interesting to me, but from my perspective, this is a legendary story, I think it's a myth or a rumor, or maybe this is actually happened. I don't know. And yeah, I find this attractive. I like when places have insane stories to tell, like this one, So basically, and also they have another story where they hang a car in one of the bridges, So what the hell? Like what's going on in this beautiful place? What's going on here? Like I want to know everything. I think there were some engineering students that did that to a professor because they found a replica of the same car that the professor had at the time. And whoa, oh sorry, it is okay if I record? Okay, sorry. Yeah, this time I didn't ask first because I just ordered a pint and just started recording, because I don't know, maybe like it's already like 5 p.m. so it's getting late for me to record because I need the light. These students did that, so I found that so crazy, Some engineering students trying to fool a professor here in the most prestigious universities. Like there's always time to get some fun, And yeah, and also I learned about the typical thing, about all the colleges that involve Cambridge, all the budgets that they have. I think King's is not the most wealthiest. I don't remember the name of the college that is the wealthiest one, but yeah. Wait, what is the wealthiest? But the wealthiest here is like 2.3 billion, something like that. So it's a lot of money. So yeah, you can look it up on Google, because I'm not Google, man. I'm not Google. I cannot help you with that. I'm just telling you the facts. This beer is actually good. Cider Done Right, Stanford Orchards. Okay, so yeah, I'm here in the Anchor. I was like between recording in the outside or maybe here, but I chose here because it's more chill. Like it's obviously people are passing, but I can manage myself to record just myself, because sometimes it can be weird for other people, like seeing you recording. Maybe people get annoyed. I don't want to annoy anyone, and I don't want to bother anyone. So that's why I chose this corner to record, because I can see the people passing. So yeah, but I'm nervous as hell. I'm more nervous than usual because I'm in Cambridge. I respect this place a lot. So I'm going to tell you how I decided to come here. Okay, I booked a bus. That's it. And I decided to come here because I was getting tired of the city. I was cycling every day. I was I was renting these City Santander bikes, and they have a pretty good deal in prices. It's like £3.50 for 20-hour. Use the bikes for 20 hours, but you have to be smart because they gave you unlimited 60-minute trips. So if you are going to a faraway place, you have to change the bike like maybe 2 or 3 times, or maybe 1 time, in order to not get charged. But yeah, I managed to do that myself, and it was good. So I spent £0 and burned 1.5. I don't know, but 1,500 calories, and I did like 24 kilometers in 2 days. So that was a pretty good cardio for me. So I get tired, and I decided, yeah, I'm gonna book my I don't know how to call this, but I booked my bus ticket to go to Cambridge today, and yeah, hopefully I can walk around, or maybe I can walk to see everything there. So the city is pretty walkable. You can walk here. Yeah, you can walk a lot. You can walk because the city is like all that you want to see is near, is closer. So you can use a bike maybe, or these electric scooters, but you can also walk. So now I spent a lot of money in this. So my budget is low, pretty low right now, but I'm happy. Because I'm experiencing new things, and my brain is more open. I can see with more open eyes the reality of things. So I was thinking, why did I not think of coming here when I was in school? Because if I really know this when I was a teenager, like 18, 17, like after finishing my studies, I would do everything to come here to study, or to get accepted in the Cambridge University or something like that. But I didn't knew how prestigious and cool was to be part of these universities. But yeah, I don't regret it because I'm here. I'm here like a tourist guy visiting some places, and yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. But maybe I can guide my little brother to maybe engage to one of these universities. I don't know, to maybe try to roll in. Not this exact one, because maybe he doesn't like it, or maybe he doesn't choose a career path like from these universities. Because I think the colleges are different. They have different careers. I don't know, but I just want to give him the full opportunity to choose whatever he wants and to go wherever he wants and have the abilities to go whatever he wants. Maybe Harvard, maybe the MIT, maybe something like that, PhD. I don't know. I want to do this because that's why I wanted to have when I was a kid. Because my parents got the money, but they didn't know anything about schools, universities. They had the money, but money with no information is like having no money at all. Because they have the budget to fund me to go to Harvard if I want, but they didn't have the information. They didn't have the connections. They didn't have the friends. They didn't have the social group. Because we are like the new rich or something like that. So yeah, I want to see the shot. I like the shot, but I'm getting nervous. Let me see the shot. Monitor. Let me see. Oh my God, it looks great. I like it. I really like it. I really like it. So yeah, they had the money, but no information. So I was like, oh, I could have done this, but it didn't happen to me. So, and I chose other things, music. I chose music. I chose communications, marketing. And I don't think Cambridge has marketing or something like that. I don't know. But I chose the arts, the creative path. And I don't regret it. I love my career, by the way. I love this career path that I chose. But maybe if I had been more aware, I could have done more things. But yeah, it didn't happen. So I'm just here drinking a beer. I realize that people here, they don't judge you. They just pass. They continue with their lives. I think that's so smart, because I've tested myself in other places, and people are more like intrigued. But here, I don't know, they have so much to do, like they don't even care, I believe. Or maybe they are just too focused on their own lives, and that's good. I can see that on their eyes. So I feel good. I feel secured. I'm not bothering anyone. Yeah, and I'm happy for that. So yeah, when I got there, I take the Flixbus. The Flixbus, it cost me like £11, and for one way, and the return it costs like 6, something like that. Yeah, round up that, and that's the price for a round trip to Cambridge from London. Bro, I fell asleep in the bus because, as you know, I'm sleeping in a hostel, and they did not like me because I snore a lot. I have this sleep apnea, and I'm bothering everyone all night long. So yesterday I decided to book this bus and sleep in the cafeteria, in the cafeteria on the table, like not on top, just sit on the table and put my arms like into my head and sleep. I decided to do that because I don't want it to bother anyone. It was working until someone gets to the kitchen to clean, and they told me to move. So I went to my place, I went to my bed and started snoring again, and people got mad. Fuck. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. You know, I'm not going to book a hostel solo anymore. If I'm going to book a hostel, it has to be with my friends, you know. But if I have the money to book me and my friends a good hotel, I would do that first. I prefer to do that, you know, because hostel life is, I don't like that. For me, I don't like it. I'm gonna work hard to not use that. But yeah. So you know that pounds are like more pricey than euros, you know. The value is much better. No, it's higher. So every time I spend €5, no, £5, I spend like 6 or 7 euros, something like that. So my money is like going through the drain, you know. So I always used soles, but now that I'm using pounds, I feel like soles, the value of soles are none, are zero, and the value of euros are like, oh, okay. I don't respect, I don't respect euros anymore. I don't respect that because I thought they were so freaking pricey or expensive, but not anymore. I think pounds are actually higher, and like I don't have any money right now. I have money, but I'm tight. You know, I'm pretty tight. So yeah, I was gonna go to the Eagle. You know, I think the foundations of the DNA were done there. I don't know. There's a story behind that. You know. Oh, I also went to the Newton's tree, you know, the gravity, you know, the apple tree, but it's not the original one, it's not the OG one, it is a replica. It's not a replica, it's the son. Let me explain this to you. It's the seed from the actual tree, you know. So I felt like, man, you know, I felt like, oh my god, I thought it was the real deal, you know. I thought it was the same tree because I was looking, like I was searching Google, like where to find this tree, this legendary tree, and they showed me 2 locations. So I was a little bit confused about that. But yeah, it's not the real one, but it resembles the real one. So it's not enough for me. I just want to go to the OG one to feel the energy, like, you know, to fill my lungs with that kind of oxygen. Maybe I become more intelligent or something. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty nervous because I don't usually do this in public. This is my 3rd time, but you know, this is my favorite beer, guys. This is like a very light beer with, I think I feel some apple. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm hungry as fuck as well. I was trying to save up some money by doing me some sandwiches, but it wasn't worth it. Yeah, I prefer to do the hot dogs and the food in the square market. Maybe it's cheaper. It's not cheaper, but it's on my budget, you know. I can do that because I already did the fish and chips, and I want to do the English breakfast maybe in the next days. So yeah, being here in Cambridge, it was an experience. I really loved it, and doing the punting, it was one of the coziest things ever for me, you know, because you have a guy, a guy who's telling you the stories about the bridges, you know, the mathematical bridge, the bridge where they hang up the car and something like that, you know, all of these mythical and legendary bridges. Bridge. So you have this blanket on you and you can fall asleep easily, you know. I was trying to not to do that because I want to hear everything. So I took a lot of pictures. It was for me, it was worth it. But yeah, I totally recommend that. I totally recommend for you to do the punting. I don't want to find cheaper punting places because I know they are, but I already spent the money, so I don't want to get mad for no reason. So yeah, so I didn't tell you guys, but I booked my bus ticket for 3 a.m. because I want to kind of party here. I want to have some drinks until 3 a.m. You know, I wanna see how the night's going. You know, how the nightlife is here. You know, because there's a lot of students, a lot of people. Maybe I can know someone, or maybe find the love of my life. No, I'm kidding. Or maybe yeah. And I don't know. I want to see if people from Cambridge party here or they just go in their dorms and sleep. I don't know. I want to experience that. So, but tomorrow I'm changing my hostel for another one because I book a capsule hostel. You know, it is close to my main hostel that I'm staying now, but I have that hostel, the first one, until the 21st. But people already hate me, so I decided to leave and book another one until the 24th. So, yeah. And this is like for the younger generation. I think this hostel is for young people who is traveling. Is until like if you have more than 36 years, you are not allowed in. This was my first idea to go to this one with my sister, but the green ogre, my sister, the green ogre that I'm traveling with, she has like 47. So the green ogre is old. So yeah, it's not possible. So she's going to spend time with her friend. The green ogre has friends here, and I think she's going to stay in her house. So yeah, I'm cleared. I'm free. I can do my own thing, and yeah, I can bike around. I can use the bikes, the city bikes, wherever I can go and spend little money to move around London or to move around Cambridge or to move around. Maybe I can go to Manchester, but I'm not such a big fan of the Red Diamonds, I'm more like a Chelsea fan because of Drogba. Drogba was my favorite player. I used to play with him in FIFA. So yeah, I'm more I love Ronaldo though, but I don't know anything about Wayne Rooney. So I don't want to be a fake fan. I want to be a true fan. So I'm more of a fan of Chelsea and Drogba. So yeah, I already finished my pint. It was £6. It was good. I prefer like a very strong flavor beer, but this was really good. For me, it gets the job done. Good. Later, I'm going to have a Guinness and maybe stay in a cafe because I want to party. I want to party with my friends. No, I want to meet new people and party and leave at 3 a.m. because I'm young, I'm wild, and I want to have new experiences. So yeah, I'm going to stay here until 3 a.m. and the bus is going to stay in Parkside. On Parkside, they're going to pick us up on Parkside, and I can walk to Parkside right now if I want. It's close. It's really close. So yeah, if you are going to visit Cambridge, please, yeah, walk. It is easy. It is easy to walk. Like walking is the best way you can do all the city. So yeah, I don't know when did I start it. 5:31. I don't know. But yeah, guys, this is for today. I hope you enjoy this episode. I'm host Gifted, and I'm podcasting from Cambridge. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode. And you know the phrase "see you tomorrow." And I'm the voice of the boys. And if you're a girl, do not snitch. So yeah, this is me. I'm living this life, and don't forget to subscribe to Born Weird Podcast for more episodes. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. So